W was in the chat. W was in the chat. Alright. We reacted to types of school groups in South Africa.
Go to school, high school to be specific, isn't to learn about technology, isn't to learn about what adjectives mean, and most definitely ain't about learning where to find X. Cause I don't know, Miss Roland, why should I look for X when your ex left you? The only reason why most of us go to school is just to hang out with our friends. Even though,
why did you guys go to school? Did you guys even go vibe school, dog? I don't lie. Some of you guys, I don't think you guys vibe school, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Me, I don't lie. Main reason why I vibe school is to really learn, bro. Why else do people vibe school?
we like to crap all over school for the way it's structured, with its stupid rules and regulations. The only thing that kind of makes it interesting is the people around you that are close, or if not the same age.
Girls. You vibe school for girls. Me, I went to an all-boys school, so shit. Chai. To see my girlfriend.
As you going through the same struggle. Because the basic thing about being human is socializing and forming groups that usually have the same thoughts, hobbies or interests. Just pull enough people, then boom, a school group is born. But the thing about school,
to chow my teacher's bums. Did you guys have fantasies about your teacher? I won't lie, bro. My physics teacher, yo. Let me shut up, bro. She might be watching.
School groups is that your social hierarchy will be determined by how your group is known throughout the entire school. Cause let's be for real, if your group is known for being ass, nobody outside of the group is going to respect you. And I'ma cover like 4.
Yes, I did physics. Yo, bro, who do you guys think I am, bro? What's going on here, dog? Is this like a thing, bro? What do you mean, physics? Yes, I did physics in school, bro. Cap. Oh, yo, niggas really think I'm a slow brew, dog. Yo, niggas really think I'm slow, bro. What's Newton's law? Okay, so basically Newton's law it talks about the thingy.
School groups in this video, just based off my headcanon and off.
It's been like 5 years since I was in school, bro. My
experiences, because all of the schools I've went to were public schools, so some groups might not relate to those that have went to private schools or other parts of schools in SA. So if you think I missed out on any other groups that I should have covered in this video, type them down in the comments. Okay, enough yapping, and the group that we're gonna start off with is gonna be the smokers. There's no school where they've taken
the smokers. There's a couple of smokers in chat as we speak, especially the truth smokers, bro. Yo, bro, it was getting out of hand, bro. Truth is getting out of hand in South African high schools. Please free our kids from truth. Yo.
The no smoking rule is that serious. These guys.
This was not my group, so stop saying this was my group.
Can be very discreet when they want to be, especially depending on what they inhale. The guai inhalers. Guai is just a South African term of saying cigarettes. Basically nothing more needs to be said. And the way these niggas be doing that smoking session is so abnormal, bro. Like they be hitting that shit in the morning, break, and after school. And they always be hanging in the dead corners of the school with a watchman on their side to keep lookout. They be like 10 niggas just standing in a group just passing around one cigarette like it's Ruby Rose with the whole industry. And for a group that doesn't want to get caught, they always be blasting music connected to a 10 rand Bluetooth speaker. Just be blasting Amapiano at a more awful quality.
Even this bag is so real, bro. But nah, the bag has to be like low here by the bombs, boy. They sag the pants and they sag the bag. They sag everything. Even their brain is sagging. You were supplying them. Bro, I was not selling weed at school, bro. Stop saying I used to smell weed at school, bro. I was a nerd, bro. I'm being honest, bro. I'm a smart kid, bro. I was a nerd. I used to read books and stuff. I used to play chess. I used to join debates. There was so much, bro, I used to do, bro. Smart stuff, bro.
So the smell these niggas be exuding is so strong you can even tell that this nigga is a heavy smoker. And for sure they be carrying a shield or an X body spray around them. And it always be that damn Camel brand cigarettes, bro. And if you know that brand, you already know how bad that shit smells, bro. Like please, if you're smoking that shit, get on my face. Here in SA we got brand. Corner stores, which are mostly run by Pakistan niggas, aka my friend. There are some local owned stores, but usually most, or if not a majority of small stores here are owned by North Africans or Indians. And no, I ain't talking about the street food Indians that we see.
Yo boy, these niggas, dog, yo, these niggas cook with their feet.
on IG. Trust me, if they started doing that shit here, they will not live long to mix another pot with their hands for another day. Some, if not most, of the store owners be selling 6 to kids. These niggas are so focused on getting a bag that they will be willing to sell 6 to kids. I mean, get your bag though, but damn nigga, do you have no shame? And the chilling spot be for real the corner stores, if not the park between the two. But I can say for this group is that some of them are actually chill and don't really mind like that for real. Like there are some smokers that be giving NBA young boy tendencies, and they do be robbing some niggas in the kindest ways possible outside of the school. But that's some though. But if it gets to a point where you provoked one of them, then your ass is cooked. Just pray that none of them got a knife in their pocket, cause some of them do be carrying them shits. Grass hitters usually be the ones that be chill.
I won't lie, I didn't invite to these kind of schools. You understand what I'm saying? Knives at school. What? Gents, did you guys invite to schools where there was you guys could bring knives to school? What kind of schools did you guys invite to, bro?
But once they're in class and raise their hands to go use the toilet, I guarantee you 10 out of 10 chance the whole group be pulling up and turning the toilets into the hidden mist. But all of a sudden these niggas decide to do a factory reset and go back to normal when it's time to go home. And you know it's really bad for them when they get a surprise visit from the group.
I'm not a cheese boy because I didn't invite to a school that has knives. That doesn't make me a cheese boy. Now when you're watching here, there's no way you invite to a school that has knives. That the kids bring knives to school.
Police with a sniffer dog. Like, just don't snitch. Trust me when I say just let the natural order of getting caught by the teachers happen as it's intended. The weebs. You and me already know how these niggas move. These are the same niggas that be pulling off Naruto runs in front of the huz and be referencing animes in conversations that are most definitely not relating to anime. If you can guys guess, especially with the subtle ways I've been adding references in my vids, can tell that I was a part of this group. I was a full-on weeb, bro. Like throughout grade 4 to 6. Like I loved anime, bro. Like you just catch me in the corner throwing up hand signs, making kamehameha sound effects, some shit like that. But I stopped fooling around too much around like mid-grade 6 and 7 cause they are new to myself. I wouldn't be attracting the huz if they saw me loving anime as my personality and finding girls that like
but right now the huz, that's a method. If you watch anime, bro, you separate the huz, yes or no chat, the huz love niggas who watch anime, bro. This is also why I started watching anime, because of the huz. I'm being honest, I won't lie. The huz
anime are so rare to find here because like as soon as she asks you what type of shows or what are you into type of questions, as soon as you respond with anime, just see right there, at that point you're not even qualifying for the friends with benefits league, let alone you're like a brother cop. Like that's how bad it is for this group, bro. You have the undercover anime weebs, which are disguised as quote unquote normal people. Like these guys are so good at hiding, like you can't even tell if they watch anime or not, and most of the time they be acting all nonchalant, quiet, just trying to aura farm their way to making friends, thinking they Piccolo or Sasuke or some shit. You are not him, bro. Just put the fries in the bag. Most, or if not a majority, really don't fuck with anime like that and just call it amapopai, for which is just translated to cartoons, which is so wrong in so many levels, bro. Like bruh, when you're trying to recommend them an anime where the characters have great writing, 10 out of 10 world building, adding in with good animation / engagement, and
name 5 animes: Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Sasuke, Attack on Titans, Avatar. Don't ever try me again like that.
Just be having one of the most gruesomest scenes for which normal cartoons can't even show in most countries and still say, ah bruh, you're still childish dog, you're still watching cartoons at your big age. This is why you're a teenage father at 15. If you want to talk about acting your age, then you overstepped your line, buddy. But the other types of weebs can be outright childish as hell. Like they do some of the most embarrassing shit that makes you wish that you can just smack them and redict their entire lives. And they be carrying bags that be the size of Shaquille O'Neal, out here taking the Rockly in the tuning exams. And most of the time when you're trying to have a conversation with some of them, they just be saying some out of pocket stuff. And it's worse that they think it's funny too. And of course I don't mean this for every weebs that's out there. Please forgive me if you feel offended. But they be those ones, bro. They just give anime enjoyers a bad name and recognition, bro. And I'm not saying it's bad to be weird. It's only bad if you lack self-awareness to the things that's happening around you and find a way to just change it and modify it in a way people can respect you. Because right now you're not gonna get respect if you're out here doing Rasengans in public, bro. And they do be some niggas that
I don't like it's gila. Everyone was weird at school, dog. Like everybody, bro. It's an all boys school, bro. Come on, niggas pull up to school, they don't even bath. Like, bro, vital an all boys school and you're gonna see things, dog. Yo.
Be caring about that hierarchy and their standing place in the school system. These ones are mostly centered around popularity and all that. So the next group we're gonna move on to is the popular kids. The popular kids are basically known by everyone: the students, teachers, the ladies that clean the toilets. Like damn, even the founding members of the school might know these guys. Even like that.
Do you guys think I was a popular kid? Be honest. Don't troll, chat. Like, genuinely think about it. Look at me. Look at me, bro. Look at me and then be like, oh shit, this nigga looks like a cool ass kid. No, I knew, yo, you guys are always trying to be funny, bro. And I'm saying, be honest, bro. Popular with the smokers.
That know the local popular kids, the local South Africans, and the foreign popular kids like the Congolese, the Nigerians, the Zimbabweans. It can be depending on which country they originate from, but there could be a mix of both, which is just a big ass group of popular kids, in which just dope to see, cause South Africa is built on mixing cultures, creating a multicultural country. Cause you and me both know you can't have a rainbow nation if you border the colors.
Yes, sir! This nigga's spitting!
This group can be very exclusive. You gotta know niggas who know niggas that know niggas inside that group. And the local
By the way, I was part of the cool kids, just to put it out there.
popular kids be the wildest groups you can get into. They be
Like,
cool.
I was a cool nerd. I was a cool nerd. You got that nerd that's just like, he's cool, but he's also doing his homework. He's also like, you understand? I was that kid, me, bro.
Almost everybody can basically get whatever they need with less effort. Getting girls, easy. Getting the scope for the next exam, done. Getting ZA from the grass hitters, already planned. Like, they have large amounts of plugs around.
I'm gonna be honest, bitches, no bitches. I had no gang. I had no bitches. Still don't, though. Still don't. But it was worse. W saw from twice, M. How do you pronounce your name, bro? I forgot your name again, bro. Twice. W saw from twice. Back to what I was saying, bro. I used to get no girls. It makes sense. Not for the okay. You know what, bro? Let me
from the school, and with the given bonus that they know the local language, which is like Zulu, Xhosa, any of the other languages that's given here, it just adds up to known relatability. And most SA popular kids just be at parties, bro. Like, it could be a week before exams, and these guys collect our thoughts and put it in a group chat and be like, "Say, gents, let's vibe to groove. Sure, let's vibe." They usually be hitting the
bro, I'm telling you, W sub from twice, another gift of sub. I'm telling you, bro. Get a soundboard. Stop spamming it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna ask you guys after this video what soundboards you want. We're gonna shout it now. Listen, bro. These gents, bro, during exams, bro, like final exams, bro. After writing a test, they will go like, "Oh wait, gents, let's go out." Even before the test, gents, let's go out and go drink. Huh? Doug, this is like the first test. This is the first exam. What do you mean we must go out?
taverns, the clubs, like they just be grooving for groove, bro. Girls dancing, for which it's a big thing here in South Africa. If you cannot dance, you're not getting the hose, trust me. And booze, whole lot of booze, bro. Like these guys be drinking, and especially hookahs, bro. That is a must for every party that they go to. Even though you be thinking these guys be pulling up to school sometimes faded, some of them are actually smart as hell. Don't get me wrong, there are some that belong in a spectrum, and due to them,
I was one of those kids, smart like yo, bro.
Being popular, some of them are bound to be making content. I don't know why, but it's always be them 20v1s. To be honest, that is just the driest piece of bread content you can ever make, because I've seen too many TikToks and reels of 20v1s to the point I be thinking like, damn bro, just do something new. But if they're not YouTubing, they just be dancing to the latest Amapiano song. And for the foreign popular kids, these are the standard foreigners like the ones I listed previously. You can say that for this group is more American influence mixed with both SA and their respective culture. You can even tell in the way they dress, the music they listen to, their lingo aka slang, or even the way they make content, for which is just 20v stupid ones, bro. Like you can hear it in my soul that I do not like this type of content, bro. Like,
was this the queen? Is this the queen? Yo, you know how accurate this is? Isn't the queen like thingy, like Congolese or like, I don't know what he is, but I know he's not from South Africa. That's Days. But this is so accurate, bro.
but that's what they be making though. And these guys do not play when it comes to dissing your ass. Like they do be messing around with jokes and stuff, but once they catch you lacking, it's all over with. Just watch your heart sink when the Huns start laughing in front of you, bro. Like it cannot be helped. These guys be having the latest drip and gadgets. Like even you would question where they get these gems called fits, bro, because they be always tough. And they be usually inspiring the whole school fit scene, because way before people started switching up to baggy pants, niggas used to modify their
I didn't go to a school that had a lot of foreigners. It was black and white. There was no Nigerian black and Congolese black. It was black and you are white. That
Forms,
was it, bro.
especially the school pants, like baggy from the top and skinny at the bottom. And some would,
Boy, I had bro. Oh my, don't take me back. Did you guys have skinny pants? Sfazo. Do you guys know what sfazo is? You guys probably don't know, bro. That's a lingo in bloom right there, boy. Sfazo, where you would make your pants skinny, bro. That was tough back in the day, bro. You guys know sfazo, ne? No. Toaster knows sfazo. Toaster knows sfazo. I'm telling you, bro. That was the wave, boy. That was the wave. Shaya sfazo, and then your bag goes. It's all the way down here. And then you just order from a slim fit. You just order from it to the max. You're always wearing a jersey because you understand what I'm saying, bro. Come on, bro. I was really like that, bro. Para fit.
even add zips for easy access. And no, don't ask me how painful it was to take it off also, because that thing was...
No colors, no Indians. Okay, there was probably like a few colors. I don't remember there being Indians. There was probably one Indian. You understand what I'm saying? And then he probably used to sell stuff on the school or something. There was probably one Indian though.
Just nah. But once 2020 hit around, just to find out they be coming back to school with parachutes for pants. Like when I say these guys have a chokehold on the drip scene, they have a chokehold, bro, because these niggas know how to style that shit, bro. I can give them that much. But the thing about the popular Huns, bro, especially when they're putting that shit on, bro, like bro, the Huns within the group, if only fear of rejection didn't consume me as it did. And for that reason, I blame Civ. I blame you for being the clientele legal equivalent of Guababa, which means fear of approach. And for that reason alone, we're moving on to the last group, the one that y'all been waiting for, the pretty girls, aka the Huns. The word Huns is just a short term for honey, kinda like the equivalent for fine shits. And man, why the hell they're so fine, bro? Like
I can't relate to this because but like we had like a girls' school next to the boys' school, so the Huz would see them, bro. Like would see them. We would have like what is this inter highs and stuff. We would see the Huz. I don't lie to you, bro. I was not familiar with the Huz until I left school, bro. I was like that was not my field right there. That was not my field.
Huns be built different, cause like some of the SA Huns here be having the craziest builds, bro. Like top 5 in the continent if you ask me. Here in SA is kinda like that little techaverse, and my shot is coming in different flavors.
You had fine shit, man. I didn't have fine. What do you mean? I didn't have fine shit, bro. I didn't talk to shorties. Dog, I'm telling you, bro. Like, yo, you should see me in high school, bro. Like, I was just reading books, bro.
Versus like every day they got different tastes, my nigga. We be having dark skins, light skins, mixed Huns, white Huns, shit, even throwing some Indian Huns there, bro. Like but to keep it real, these Huns be partnered up in ones and twos, sometimes more, but that's getting ahead of ourselves. Pretty girls think that we don't know. However, us guys be watching, bro. They be usually hanging around with the less attractive girls to make sure that they stand out within the group. Pretty girls don't...
Oh shit, that's the method. Gents, have you guys noticed? Bro, I thought I was the only one, bro. Some fine shits, not even fine shits, some mid Huns hang around Huns that are not as attractive to make themselves look more attractive. You get the math. So a mid Hun, a Hun that's like a 5 or a 6, would hang around a Hun that's like a 3 or a 2. And then automatically, because she's around her, she's gonna look like an 8 or a 9. But in reality, she's a 6 or a 5. Do you guys get it, bro? That's my hypothesis. You get me? Like that's a right, chat. That's a good hypothesis. Come on, bro. Come on. I told you this clear example that I was reading books at school.
Be hanging around with each other like that. Due to having 10 out of 10s in one group, the guys are just gonna complement the entire squad rather than just one separately, thus having less guys approach, because who would be brave enough to be walking in front of a group full of fine things for which they can just make you the next joke of the group chat, for which I can only agree that Guababa must be used only there, nothing else.
You see what I'm saying? There was never I just cooked. There was never a group of fine shits only. There was fine shits and there was that one that you're like, alright, cool. Am I tripping, chat? It's Gila. There was never a group of fine shits. There's fine shits and then there's one that you're like, hey, how did they let you in the group?
And trust me when I say these Hans love attention, dog. Not only do they get guys flocking around with freaking intentions in mind, it's also the understanding of the fact they know they are pretty. Cause nothing's more worse than a girl that knows she's pretty and uses it for dark, twisted, beautiful fantasies. Kanye joke, everyone? Anyone? No? Okay, I'll stop. There are some Hans that know they're beautiful but still keep it humble. But the ones that be abusing the pretty privilege, they be using it to get away with most of the situations that come around them. And when Valentine's Day come around, most of these girls be getting gifts like it's Kai Sanet in a PO box stream. There'll be guys doing too much because like, why are you spending this much money on a girl, bro? Just to...
Even someone just said netball hers. Oh, don't tell me about the netball hers. Huh. Yo, boy, those were the tens there, boy. What sport? We have to rank the sports in high school. I want to do a tier list, bro, about the sports in high school that had the hers. Netball is number 1. That's S tier. I won't even lie. Hockey hands. Because now hockey hands are going to have big legs and shit. I don't know. For some reason, the build of hockey hands, they had bigger legs. Tennis, I'm not sure. Tennis was usually, I won't lie to you. Tennis was not the one. Tennis was not the one. Hockey and netball, those were where the hands were. Soccer hands, okay. Rugby hands, no. Nah, not rugby hands, bro. Bro, not rugby hands. You say something wrong, she's gonna tackle you right there and there. Not rugby hands, I don't like. And then they have more muscles than you, they bigger than you. Right now, dog. Say something crazy right now to her. Yay! I don't know about rugby hands. I won't lie, bro. I won't lie about rugby hands. Volleyball hands. We didn't have volleyball in Bloom, so I won't lie. Softball. Yo, you guys went to schools, most. Because softball and volleyball is like, mama, private schools. You guys like schools. Yo, you guys like schools.
End up with a response like, wow, thank you, bro. They be out here jolling, causing an epidemic, playing 10 hearts in one phone while having boyfriends that are down with school driving GTI Golfs. Man,
it's an evil world we live in.
And it be sometimes the gassy hands that be pulling off these stunts, bro. Same for the suburbans, but they be loyal to the guys. Or so I've heard. I don't know. With the suburban girls, they be using their parents' money to get with these guys. Cause one of my homies, big bro, told me that he used to date some suburban girl and he'd even bring his wallet. She was basically paying for the whole date herself. For which the date was so good, in fact, she just basically bought this guy new shoes. And just always know they'll always be posting on the gram, bro. And they be always averaging around like 1,000.
Swimming hands were tall, bro. Like, do you know that thing where they say swimmers are taller because they are always stretching their body? So swimming hands were like tall, bro. You got what I'm saying?
To 10k follow.
Sonwabile with the GTI, bro. I'm telling you, I did not have GTI motion in high school, bro.
Was sliding inside the DMs just to see some success, just to later find out you're just left on scene. And I'm not sure if any of y'all guys noticed this, but whenever the Hans be wearing uniform, bro, you be thinking like the shape isn't all that, you know, but when it's CVs, the fits you would see is like some of them be having no parents, bro. And the fits
CVs. Bro, in high school you shouldn't choose a hand before CVs. Wait for CVs day. That's where you're gonna see the real hand. These school uniforms. In high school, bro, you had to wait for CV's day. That's when you start choosing, oh shit, I like this girl. Cause CV's, that's where you carve, boy. That's where you carve for real. Oh. Bro, they're like, you see those girls that are like nerds? Kind of nerds, they play chess. And then you like, and then the dress goes low like this. It's like a dress that, it goes low. Bro, let me show you niggas. It goes low like this. The dress is this low. It's like this low, below the knees. Do you know those dresses? The hands that play chess, that do pure maths, the dress be this low. Come CVs. Yeah, man. Come CVs, dog. Hey. Rachel. Is this you? Dog, I'm telling you, bro. Come CVs. Mbali, is this you? Mbali, hey, bro, I didn't know, bro. I didn't know, bro. And then they wear like uniform. The skirt is here. CVs. Hey, man, Mbali, I did not know. And then they come with a sundress. Oh my god. And then, bro, it's chai, bro. It's chai, bro. That's when I started reading books for it. I was like, oh shit, my types are reading books. Me, my types have always been the types who read books. I've always known my type is reading a book right now. My type is not a cool kid. My type is reading a book.
Be going crazy though, I cannot lie, cause they be having a nigga feeling like Corey Kenshin after a braid, because damn. But bruh, pretty girls, they really be dangerous, bro. So to all you guys out there thinking of bagging a pretty girl, remember, they'll remember you for what you gave them, never for the love you expressed. Huh? Well, huh? Out here getting philosophical and shit. So yeah, that's about it. These were just some of the types of school groups that, like, from my experience. So for everyone it could be different. I just make sure to include every single detail so that it felt
W video. This is so accurate, bro.
W is in the chat. W is in the chat.